Great. Bravo. It's a bit on the fast side. I'll show you why. If you look, it's very difficult for them to play these sextuplets if you. So you can actually. I'm not a fan of playing too slowly these classical slow movements, but usually this is played in 8 notes.
Yes.
Just because of also the texture, you see. Then you have all the time in the world. So start by taking it a bit slow. But then what happens here harmonically? It's really, really actually spacey, foggy. It's only one diminished chord. Listen to this pedal. I mean, now do you play the piano?
A little.
Okay, so probably a million times better than me. But I still want to show you this even though you cannot play piano at all like me, I can still manage to have fun with this. Because listen to this, isn't this quite kind of modern sounding when he leaves this kind of cloud? With the E flat here. It's kind of, this is the world, the space you're in, and then it's just suddenly very thin. It's like from the Moonlight Sonata. It's really, but that cloud, that foggy cloud, so it means that you need to give slightly more. So how I want to look at that phrase-wise, start louder.
Okay.
Because it comes out. This going on for 2 bars, this diminished chord. And then you're completely alone in the end. It goes so fragile in the end, and you should take the risk there. But so give one impulse. It's a slow tempo, but one impulse for the. This one. A bit louder, a bit heavier with a more weight in the beginning.
Okay.
But always cantabile. Yeah. Bravissimo. You know, this feels loud now between you and me. But in the orchestra, that would be the minimum? Yeah, no, not minimum. Maybe you should get the conductor, and hopefully not the conductor at all when you play this music. You could, and then you know, but you get your colleagues to listen to you, of course. So this is a bit loud, but maybe for today's concert halls, size of the orchestras, maybe that's the. Don't forget the cantabile. Don't forget to rest on the. Now you project inside the slur a bit too much. I show you what I mean. This note, but release the slur.
Yes.
Try.
Yes.
Tempo is good. I don't hear the articulation is very important. Yes. I don't hear when the next slur starts. So maybe you should always step a little bit to the the left in your decisions.
Okay.
I mean, especially here also. We are always late, and it speaks late. So you have to your thought and your decision and your making of the technical impact, so to speak, should be a bit to the left all the time. Also, so that you speak early enough. That's very important in the orchestra.
Yes.
Okay, try again. Beautiful D. Open up. Now, how can we get that note a bit more alive?
Life.
Without projecting too forcefully somehow. So what I would do is maybe to open your mouth in this direction a bit.
Yes.
And why not have a little feeling of vibrato when you put some color? Because when you do espressivo and crescendo, we need the motion and the spin of the sound, not the volume button.
Yes.
You need to somehow open up the singing. I think actually by lifting the roof of your mouth a little bit, you can create this space.
Okay.
A bit more resonance high.
Okay. I'll try.
Yeah. But by the way, that's fantastic, that D.
Thank you.
And I think actually you got it when we actually, the bass for that was when we did that diminished chord, and you got that space before.
Yes.
Then you got the clock, kind of the second violin. You had in your mind exactly, pam, pim, pam,
Yes.
and we should not be afraid of that note, because imagine the 17 first violins playing this in unison. I mean, that's difficult.
Yes.
There's only one of us producing that note, so we should not be afraid of it.
Okay.
Okay. But now you should focus on opening up that A. Try first with increasing a little bit of vibrato. So it's beautiful. It's already much better. You could actually have your bite a little bit further down, so you have the thick part of the reed vibrating a little bit more.
Okay.
Because that has more stability. So when you do the crescendo on the clarinet, we tend to get flat, right?
Yes.
So that's why I feel sometimes this is minimal, micromillimeters. But if I need to project a note and make a crescendo and especially if it's sustained, and I need to make it grow, I kind of feel that my jaw drops a little bit and goes in that direction. So I get more reed here. You can say that I start biting a little bit, but in that case I bite in the right way to support the not getting flat. Try that.
Okay.
That's the end of the crescendo. You just do it too fast now. It's just the end that goes that loud, okay?
Okay.
Yes. You are overdoing it a little bit, but it doesn't matter. You will find. Bravo. Bravo. Continue.
Sorry.
And this goes in tempo. Yes. That's great.